Hello and welcome back everybody to yet another Gregtech New Horizons live stream. Hopefully you're all having a very good day today so far. Just getting everything all kind of readied up here for the stream and we will get going. Bascoda, how's it going? Nice seeing you again. How are you doing? Kitty cat, what are you doing? See you standing here next to the microphone. Alright, just gonna get my phone charger here already. Kind of open up the chat on my phone as well, and then should be pretty much ready to go. We also have the game loading up right now as well. Just because I did have some weird audio thing, like it wasn't playing the audio. Sometimes when my headset turns off, for some reason it won't even try to like listen to Minecraft, so I have to reload it. I don't understand why that is, but I'm good, thank you. Glad that you're doing well. I missed your Gregtech New Horizons streams. Well, I'm happy that you're back to see them. It's been a little bit, maybe half a week or a week or so since the last one. The free time that I have had, I spent a lot of time breeding up some crops again, so that way we have a lot higher quality and faster growing yellow stone lilies, as well as just a lot more of them, so that way our tungsten is a lot quicker in processing. Make sure my phone's charging here a second. Okay, it looks like it is, so that's good. Alright, so that's that. Go live over here as well. Boom, perfect. Load up the game. Actually, not load up, but just get into the game. There it is. Then we'll switch over our camera in a second here. Alright, you guys should be able to see everything. Although that didn't work. Hold on. There we go. It did not. Now you guys got a black screen. Okay, well that's nice. I honestly really hope that all the recording I have been doing, and not that it's anything crazy, isn't just a black screen. Okay, there it is. I was gonna say. Spy, how's it going? iBlaze, how's it going? Pretty good. How are you doing? Alright, so we are back in. Yep, I can hear everything, so that is all good. Also start recording. Oof. So, I'll show you guys right away off the bat everything that I've been kind of working on. I'll probably have to do the tour a couple times, but that's fine because then it gives me more time to go and grab all of the end stone dust that's going to be up there. Just go to sleep real quick. I mean, hi, Blaze. Yeah, I kind of expected it. You're all good. How you doing, though, Spy? Alright, so this is where I spent a long time. I mean, I don't even remember where the last stream was. I think it was pre-600 hours. But this playthrough has finally reached, yeah, the 600-hour mark. We're at 608 hours of gameplay so far. Here's a little platform that I had that I was breeding up some of the higher tier plants. So it's nothing perfect, but growth, you know, 16 to 20, somewhere in there, and then gain is like 6 to 8, I guess, kind of at the max. Another area where we were growing a lot of the Yellowstone lilies for breeding purposes, and then just more of the breeding land. I think the last time you guys saw it was just like this chunk here, and then I added all that on. But I just been sitting here for the last dozen or so hours just breeding up crops and stuff. You see I have a bunch of dyes from all these plants here that I've been harvesting. A lot of the plants underneath have been swapped over to Yellowstone lilies, as well as, you know, you can see a lot of the stuff up here as well. The space started to look really cool, not gonna lie. I'm glad that you enjoy it. It does need a lot more beautification, though. It's been a very long time since I've actually decorated it. So you have Joker in the stream. What's going on? Okay, there we go. That's everything there. So then I also made a drawer that'll collect only the end stone dust here, too, in case that chest were to fill up. At least we're still getting everything that we actually want out of this. I'm doing well. I'm almost reaching LUV. Congrats on that. Yeah, getting from EV, which we're in right now, to Ivy has been a very long time. Over probably 1 or 2 months, honestly, I think, at this point. Why don't you make the breeder robot with the open computer? See, Carlos has told me about that a couple times. I don't know how to do it. And I know I could have probably done a live stream and then, you know, had him teach me, but I kind of wanted to do it by hand here. Even though I know it's a lot more inefficient. So I'm not really sure. I haven't really done a test yet of how much endstone dust I produced, like, every minute or per hour, but pretty decent amount, I would have to say. So yeah, 28 tungstic acid in there. Oh, I've also been producing a lot of Grizium for another washer at some point. So while I was doing all the breeding, I was also taking the time just to smelt up a bunch of stuff. Let's go put that away real quick. That's still running. How is this pipe looking? We still got, yeah, quite a bit of wood tar to go through. That's fine. Hi, Mr. Blazeman. What's going on? How you doing today? By the way, IV will take longer than EV. Yeah, so that's what I'm hoping. Hey, what's going on, bro? How you doing? How are you flying? Is that some kind of cheat? Nope. So, valid question. It is not a cheat. We do have a jetpack in Gregtech New Horizons here. So, that is one thing I never do is cheat in games, because otherwise, like, what's the point of me playing it? I'd rather go through the challenge and the struggles to get everything. That's just me. What's the best Greg mod pack to just learn and isn't too long just to play with a few friends? I've heard Omni Factory, Mani Factory, or Nami Factory. One of those three are pretty good. Very, very simple. A lot shorter than Gregtech. One of those three, I would think. But welcome to the stream, both of you. Never seen this before. And how many mine coins does it cost in the shop? It's all good. It is not a... So this is Java. It's a completely free mod pack. You just have to search it up. Gregtech New Horizons. But yeah, it is for Java, not Bedrock, so I do apologize. Is that IV in the title? Exploding Head. Yes, yes it is. So I know that we're not too far away. Oh yeah, also I'll show you guys. So I've been smelting up a bunch of stuff. Tungsten. We got about 20 ingots. I know, that's nothing. We got 66 ingots of tungsten steel, plus these that we have to smelt up right here. Well, I guess plus these 4 tungsten, which it's a lot more than I've had. And now that we're messing around with this stuff and I'm done crop breeding for a while, I can just kind of focus on progression once again. Alright, so we're going to smelt that up, just let that kind of chill, have its own time there. I'm enjoying my time, finally moving towards MV and getting my Canthal cooking. Nice! See, that's... Ooh, hold on, I just realized. We'll smelt up one more there. Although, HSSG is 5 dust. Yeah, so we'll keep 10. Perfect. Get some more HSSG. We'll smelt that in the meantime. Hopefully you're doing well today, Ray Bob. Alright, so... HSSG... I don't even know. How many does it craft in a 9? So it'll craft 18. Yeah, we'll use all of our tungsten steel, but that's fine. We can continue to go through with that. Probably upgrade our coils. That's going to be the biggest thing, too, with getting more of the tungsten from the farms, is that we're going to be able to upgrade our coils as well, which is going to allow our smelting to be a lot faster. Actually, that's going to be very beautiful. Hold on. Vacuum freezer. No, I don't care about that. TPV coils, EV energy. So we could still smelt it, though. That's actually kind of nice. Hey, Alex, how's it going? All the Mods 9 is so good, or is good to start, Greg. Well, I guess I forgot that, yeah, all the mods had Gregtech in it. Ended uploading a base tour recently, though there's some changes now. Upgrading my steam separator to steel in the next day or so. How's the IV prep treating you? Not too bad. I almost kind of lost my mind with all the crop breeding I've done. So yeah, I'll show you guys that haven't seen it yet. So I just collected like 200 something dust So a lot of the bottom layer has been replaced with some higher quality Yellowstone lilies, as well as a lot of the top stuff up here too. A lot of it has a growth from 10 to like 19, and then gain from like 3 to 8, which isn't crazy, but it's a lot better than the 0 that I've had for a long time. And now that I'm actually done crop breeding, I probably should bring these over this way to help speed up the process here with how much we're actually getting. Actually, might not be a bad idea. Let me do that real quick. Gonna probably lose out on some of the seeds, but oh well. Yeah, let's drop off some of our stuff here. Also, everybody, welcome to the stream that just jumped in. Alright, hold on a second. Ender... we don't need all that Ender stuff. So we'll take that back with us. We don't want to leave that here. Hey, how's it going, Trey? Hey, Blazeman, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. Thank you very much for asking. Alright, so we'll grab these ones first. Sweet, we got all the seeds from that. That's good. So we didn't get them from that. Sometimes you don't get the seeds back, especially if you have a lower resistance. So yeah, so don't forget, I actually have weeds taking over this whole thing. Let's get rid of all these. And we'll place them all down here as well. Just because we really don't need the glow shrooms as much, and it's a lot easier to place the end stone underneath. Actually curious to see how fast this is going to be. I say fast, even though it's not that fast. Alright, so those have all been replaced there. So that's another good little chunk to add in. Hey Blaze, how's it going? Pretty good, Tooth Grinder. How you doing? See, look at, we were just here maybe 10-15 minutes ago, and we already have another, what is that, 3 stacks and something? Okay, we just had to move my chat there. Yeah, 3 stacks and a half, just about. So I'll take all these. 14, 7, 12, and 8 is pretty good. Alright. Head back in here. Good enough too. Finally switched my LCR to Exxon for nitrobenzene. The LCR will not cut it soon. So you're gonna have to have what? More LCRs or? Oh, you switched it to the Exxon. Okay, I gotcha. You weren't far away from it not being enough. See, we still need to get the chemical plant or something else, so that way we can hopefully get some nitrobenzene going as well. Alright, let's also go to sleep real quick. We don't need some monsters attacking us. Toy can actually make it already. Oh, he's the and you, yeah. Hey, Robert, welcome back. How's it going? Yeah, it's not too bad. I just haven't had any machines actually set up to do it yet. Yellow stone lily. See, now the funny thing is going to be, we're not going to have many more glow shrooms, but at some point I could just add in another farm again for glow shrooms. They're not that hard to get. Well, they're not hard at all to get. But we really don't need much gold anymore. The redstone is the more important thing for like mercury and stuff, but honestly, this is amazing. Alright, so it is, well, on my computer, it is 6 o'clock. So we will see in a half an hour how much we produce. Red lawns insane for redstone? What is that? Especially if you time would clock them. Can't say I've heard of those. Hey, Harold and Image Friend, what's going on? How you doing? We had 35 already. So take all this. Don't even need a circuit, but we'll just toss it in. And then we're going to turn it into tungsten dust, then tungsten steel, and then we're also going to turn that also into some more HSSG. Let's get that smelting. Yeah, there it is. Beautiful. So we need 128 ingots to get the coils. That's not that bad. But yeah, smelting this ingot up, how long does that take? 112 seconds? 90 seconds. Actually take helium, we'll save 9 seconds each. That's another thing at some point soon. I also want to hook up all my machines to the AE2 system. So that way I never really have to worry about, what do you want to say, connecting it with hydrogen, nitrogen. Just automatically has access to everything. So tungsten dust, circuit 2, yeah. HSSG, finally. My boys are progressing. Heck yeah, we are. We're getting there, slowly but surely. But yeah, that's all that matters, is that we're getting there. HSSG 10. Okay, 2 craft tungsten steel. Hey, there it is. Perfect, okay. So, yeah, we use all of the tungsten steel. Okay, 2 craft and just crafts 18. Perfect. HSSG ingots. I've also been producing a lot of steel in the background. Chlorine as well. See, I'm pretty sure that this is actually stuck. Crafting salt. I don't know why it does that sometimes. Like, it just gets stuck and then it doesn't finish the craft, but whatever. So we'll cancel that one. 1 million benzene in there. Check how our other chlorine's doing. Okay, so this needs more. And just some salty root. Okay, take all the potassium, all the sodium. We don't need that up here. Once again, we'll bring this downstairs. Do you have IV assembler, by the way? Otherwise, you will not craft them. What do you mean? I don't think I have an IV assembler yet. No, definitely don't, because I don't have, yeah. We will get one, though. Perfect. Oof. So, looking at our quest book, EV field generators, all the circuit boards, dichlorobenzene. Oh, you're talking about the coils. Yeah, okay. So we won't be able to make the coils then. But we'll have everything ready for them. Really? Energetic alloy, huh? I guess we might as well start smelting up a bunch of that. Okay, so that's one thing we're low on as well now, is a bunch of nickel. Crushed nickel ore. Okay, so we could centrifuge all this. Purified. Oh. You know what, also, okay, so let's centrifuge this all up. I have a ton of roasted nickel upstairs that I have to process. The EV generators, yeah, the field generators cursed them all. I think it took me with like 32... Oh wait, I missed all that. I'm sorry about that. So, throw a block breaker beneath the spot the blocks grow. And there, easy redstone block farm. Redstone block, that's actually insane. Time wood clocks come from tree of time via silk touch. It's a Twilight Forest sapling that adds random ticks to any block that takes random ticks within like a 16 block radius. I think it took me like 32 time woods and 3 redlons around a day to get 128 stacks of redstone blocks. Huh. I'm wondering... I mean, 128 redstone blocks isn't crazy, but I'm wondering if that's a good method for me at this point still or not. With flight, you'll find it easy as pie to find the sapling. And what was the name of the sapling again? Redlon? Nico and Soso, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Oh, 128 stacks of redstone blocks. Holy, okay, yeah, that's a lot more than I thought. Sapling, the Tree of Time. Okay. Oh wait, hold on, sorry. 11. Cook it up. Hey, Source, how's it going? I love the profile picture. Have we seen you before? I apologize if you have been and I don't remember. But welcome in. Oh yeah, we gotta put our healing axe back in our inventory here. There we go. So, this guy has not been smelting. Take all of the roasted nickel uses with carbon to make nickel ingots. Yes. Where's all my carbon at? Okay, limited insertion, yes. How are you? I'm doing pretty good, thank you very much for asking. Just hopefully gonna be unlocking, what is it, the IV quest page today. Which we'll see how far we get into that. Alright, there we go, we should be having a bunch of nickel now. That's beautiful. Because you can throw a bunch of the Timewood clocks in the range of Redlon, it will be worth making it. It's absolutely insane how quick it goes. Well, especially that's going to be nice because we're going to use redstone for making mercury, which eventually we're going to get another chem bath, which we're going to need tons and tons of mercury. So we'll get that from it. We'll have a bunch of gold. Don't really know a lot more uses for it now, but it still will be useful. Well, I guess Electrum, although we do have a crap ton. We're kind of more short on silver at the moment. Oh, redstone also here to make some oxygen. Not that we really need it, but it's something. Alright. So, not enough item output space. Yeah, see, I need to connect this now to the AE2 system. So, can I not put... I guess. Hold on. It would be a mini search to find the sapling, but worth it, because the Timewood clocks are also affect cursed earth, which makes spawners go crazy. You know, that's one funny thing that I haven't even messed with yet either, is like mob farms, which are actually surprisingly OP. Alright, so it does not have enough room for charcoal. Hold on a minute. See if the output there. Pyrolos ovens. So, yeah, the output, bus, hatch, all of it has to be bottom layer stuff. You can make EEC already. No point to lag your server. Oh, is that the, you can spawn the entities, the crusher, or whatever it is? Honestly, I should move this all into my system now, too, at this point. They really don't cause any lag at all. I was just saying the mob farms, I think he was talking about, was causing lag, not the tree stuff. Okay, roasted nickel. So if I wash this... Okay, so sodium persulfate. Ooh, I just realized sodium persulfate. Okay, you gotta electrolyze it, which isn't bad. It's just kind of annoying, especially with the cells coming back yet. So, getting the multi-block electrolyzer for that's going to be a beautiful thing. Okay. But we have plenty enough nickel for now. And that's actually another thing. So, with the actual, just the other nickel, actually uses... Yeah, sodium persulfate works for all this other stuff too. Wait a minute. 1,100. Oh, okay. So yeah, we have to use mercury here to get platinum back out of it. So it's not one or the other. It's... I gotcha. The only annoying part is making spawners, but I just... It's just some waiting, yeah. Okay. Holy crap. Okay, so that's a lot more already than I thought I was going to have. Alright, well, I'll take it all. Although the funny thing is... That's not dust, and I needed dust for a lot of that. Also, well, I guess there's dust there. Energetic alloy. $1,028. We need silver. Available for missing 70. I think we need... Okay. Go toss this in the centrifuge. Also, don't use mobs which... Infernals only on EEC because they're consuming 8 times energy. Oof. Example of Blaze, by the way. Yeah, don't put my family in there because it's going to suck up a lot of energy. Somebody named Dad Bod No Pants is in the stream. Or was in the stream at one point. It's an amazing name. So we still have 403 endstone dust. I think at this point, we're actually producing enough endstone dust to keep this guy constantly going. So once we do have enough production, we'll get a multi-block set up for all that. How long does it take to cool this down? 14 seconds. Decent amount of time. But Infernal, thankfully, is not Infernal only. Oh, you say Inferno. Any other blaze isn't Infernal only, funnily enough. Okay. King Gas is good for EEC. So I've never even messed with that, so that'll be exciting at some point too, messing with the EEC. Uses, so you get 70% chance compared to 11%. We'll hold off on it. Alright, so tungsten. Could have sworn I had tungsten dust unless I already messed around with it. Alright, so we're good. We have tungsten steel, tungsten ingots, energetic alloy. Actually, we should be able to make that now. 1,028. Start. It's got to make a bunch of... Wow. I didn't even realize black steel was a part of the recipe. conductive iron, steel, redstone alloy. That's pretty gross. We'll follow that. Go for Stabiloid Construct Ritual. It's insanely broken. Sounds good. Oldie and everybody else, welcome in the stream. How you doing? Inventory, a disaster as always. Alright, back at the quest tab though. So we're getting all the energetic alloy. We will need... Ooh. So that's not fun. All the aluminum. Fiber reinforced. Iron 3 chloride. Ouch. 12 aluminum foil and sulfuric acid. So, funny enough, we don't even have sulfuric acid actually automated yet, I don't think either. So, sulfur trioxide water. Oxygen, water, and sulfur. Okay, that's what I'm going to want to do. Okay, so let's do that. Sulfuric acid. Yes. By the way, go for... Oh wait, I already read that. It's a perfect time for you now. Is that even open in the quest book, or is that something I have to like go and find on my own at first? Alright, so that's there. So we want the sulfuric acid right here. Hey, Madeira, how you doing? Welcome into the stream. H2SO4 is important for circuits. I assume H2SO4 is sulfuric acid, right? I think it is. And you will use a lot of acid for the nitrobenzene. So we do have sulfuric acid here. I want to try and keep... Hold on. If I could do the level maintainer now... Okay, so sulfuric acid, let's try and do that. Okay, good, I was worried. Wait, can't I just do 2 million? Yeah, 2 million, okay. Crafting batch size, I don't know, 1,000? I'll do 10,000. It's like 10 crafts at a time or something. Submit. Alright, are you going to be happy about that? Currently, no request configured. Oh, wait, enabled. There we go. Doing good. You? I'm doing pretty good too. Thank you very much for asking. I will say, I don't know if I remember seeing you before, so I do apologize. So if you are new to the channel, welcome. What's your experience with Gregtech New Horizons? Oh yeah, you will use a lot. That is true. Yeah, we're going to use a lot of for nitrobenzene. So if we can get a bunch of it now, that'd be good. Not found. The requester is trying to schedule a crafting job, but can't find a crafting pattern. Really? Not found. We just made a crafting pattern though. Right here. Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay. That's right. Hold on, we have to change it to this. 2 million. Submit. Boom. Perfect. So now, I don't see anything being crafted. About the Stabiloid construct, you need to check witchery stuff and make a distillery, which requires 75 bis scepter. It's a very good quest which explains the ritual. It's honestly pretty simple. Sounds good. Not sure if I'll do that quite today, but like you're saying, it's right about now, so I'll have to kind of keep my eye on that. Okay, so it said it was crafting. 851,000. I don't see it actually crafting. No. Unless maybe it doesn't have the items. I recommend to perform it outside your base, because it's better to use Cursed Earth for accelerating the process. Sounds good. Okay, so let's continue watching this. Can't craft. Okay, so let's see what it takes for a craft of that. 10,000. Missing oxygen. Really? Okay. So I didn't even realize we didn't even have oxygen production connected to this system yet. Ruh-roh, Raggy. So now I might actually get rid of this setup. And then we could do something else here. Oh, a lot of calcium. Silicon dioxide. Zinc. Silicon. Yeah, silicon's good that we have a lot. And it's going to be a huge mess with the sigil ritual. So that's why I would also like to have like a magic area too, so I wouldn't have to worry about stuff like that. So if there's a mess, just leave it. We got 9 more minutes, and then we will go check on the, what is it, the farms, see how much stuff it produced. Because we're actually getting close. Oh, actually, okay, so we can turn this one off now. We have gone through all of the backlog of the wood tar, and then we can turn this back on. Personal dimension, by the way. Oh, true, I could do that too. Personal dimension. Like our magic area. Although it would be cooler to build like a little magical dungeon here as well. Why not? It's completely isolated. Yeah, the only reason I wouldn't is just to keep it all here. To make it, you know, look nicer. Have everything tangled together. Okay, so we have all this. Energetic alloy. 80 seconds MV. Well, we're running EV power-ups. And Canthal. Okay, so it's going to be like a lot faster. What do we have here? Okay, we have a couple left. $20, that's actually not that bad for this. Gabrielle, welcome into the stream. How you doing? Also, Ilmenite. Uses. Hey, the energetic alloy dust is all completed now. So we can get a wrought iron ingot and 3 rutile dust for every 5 Ilmenite. Not bad. Right, that's the best way to do it? Yeah, there's no electrolyzing, okay. Continue smelting all that up. We'll leave some dust down here just in case for some other things. Dual interfaces, we'll try crafting 2 for now, just to have whenever we need them. Storage buses. Ooh, you know what we also need now that we have some more titanium again? We need some fluid storage drives. Alright, fluid storage cells. Can I craft 10 of them? Oh, clean room control. Really? Yeah. Of course, as I'm crafting things there, you want to shut down. Shut you down. I know you're sucking up power. These are sucking up power. Oh, come on. Stop doing this to me. July 23rd of 2027. I already know what you're talking about. I saw it. It's actually kind of surprising, like, that quick. They're already releasing or stating that they're releasing another Minecraft movie. Bro, come on. How? Do I not have... No, that's my power cable there. Where does this power cable go? Here, it's going to be a big thing here, removing... So that's power going in. Where is... Ah, right there. HV energy hatch. So there's a 4x superconductor. So we do lose a lot of power going back this way with this thing, so hold on. Damn, I thought it just got announced. No, you're all good. I just saw it today, so I mean, it very well probably was just announced today. I saw it maybe 2-3 hours ago. Speaking of the Minecraft movie. Alright, hold on a second. Where... Do I not have any superconductors anywhere? Yeah. I know it's angry over there. Ugh. Helium, okay. Helium. Alright, so I get some more superconductors out of that. Do I not have any more ingots that have been turned into wires? Yes. Base wires. Let's do this. There's quite a bit of loss there. A little bit annoying, because literally all of our crafts for... What is it? Yeah, this guy kind of got screwed over here. The dual interfaces. Honestly thinking about rushing the assembly line because I want a tier 4 rocket so badly. I can't wait to make the tier 2. I am very happy that the higher the tier the rocket, they do look different. I don't know between tier 1 and tier 2 what the differences are. I feel like there has to be at least some difference. But the fact that, you know, some of the other higher tiers look more and more like realistic rockets are pretty cool. Or modern rockets, I should say. Alright, so that's max amperage 24. Yes. So now we're going to grab our toolbox that we... Oof, where did I put my toolbox? Oh no. There it is. I thought I had it at some point. With my new power grid, it looks like I will produce a stupid 3 million EU per tick. I wish. I could only dream of those numbers. Okay, why did the music decide just to, like, say goodbye? Advertisement. Yes, advertisement on the browser that has no advertisements, because that makes sense. You know what? We'll skip to the other songs that I like. So let's do that. Or not. Let's refresh the page. The cost is 35,000 liters of nitrobenzene per second. Holy crap. So that's why I did the Exxon Mobil. Yeah, you would not be able to survive without that. There we go. Finally got the music back. Yeah, so there's some energy savings there. Nothing crazy, but gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, so that should be 6 EU per whatever, like less of a loss. Alright. Try running now. So, what is your playtime in this world? So far, we are... Minutes played, 609 hours. So I know it's probably quite a bit compared to maybe a lot of other people. But being that it is my first time playing through Gregtech New Horizons, what am I trying to say here? I am kind of taking my time with everything, so that way I get to experience a lot of this stuff. And I may be doing things maybe not the most efficiently. Trying to think also as well. And I'm also trying to do every single quest in the quest book as well. And every single achievement in the achievements tab. Which is pretty crazy, but since I'm going to be here so long, I might as well. Oh, they added a quest here. Permanent Offhand. With the release of version 2.8 of Gregtech New Horizons, the modern offhand slot has been backported and is available for every player. With this, say goodbye to the Battle Gear slots of before, 3 slots on either side of your hotbar. Okay, so they no longer have that, that's fine. Feature works with any item that opens a GUI, like a backpack for example. Oh. You can put backpacks in your offhand, that's actually kind of nice. Alright, we got this quest page done once again. Let's claim that. Claim that. There we go. Completed once again. Money Talks, welcome into the stream. What do we have here? So, XLs will not consume energy constantly. By the way, my playtime hits 1,000 hours. Damn. Which is honestly embarrassing, but I was stalling a lot before. Or to be fair, it's all good. Oh, you know what? I just realized, permanent offhand, I forgot to go check the plants. So it's been 32 minutes. Let's see how much end stone dust we've actually produced. I'm in the Steam Age with 50 hours of playtime. So I feel like that's pretty decent. I don't remember how long it took me to get to the Steam Age. Maybe when I was rushing it and I knew kind of how to get there, it was like 15, 20 hours maybe. Hold on, let's take this here. So let's check first. So 966 dust, 15 stacks in a half an hour. So we get 30 stacks an hour. That ain't bad. Or maybe just under 30 stacks because it was 2 minutes extra. 30 stacks an hour, so that's a stack every 2 minutes. I mean, it's not crazy, but... Oh, dang it. I didn't want to do that. Although, I got an extra thing of seeds, that it's actually kind of decent. Yes. Reeds. There we go. So we'll use these for, like... I know we could get dyes other ways, too, but... Hey, we already got it. Nice and easy. Who cares? Oop. Alright, so we got 2 more blaze reed plants. Kind of swap these out here. So what do we want to replace? Mana bean. Okay, we don't need another nether wart. And here's another mana bean, so we'll get rid of that mana bean. Hey, Minecraft Cat, welcome into the stream. And let's go ahead and take all this now. This is my first time to play any mod pack in Minecraft. Well, you definitely picked a really good one to start out with, in my opinion. There we go. That is beautiful. You have no idea how much they will produce on max stats. Yeah, like, I only have... What is it? Gain... I would say the average, if you take out all the ones that are 0, out of all the other plants, it's probably an average of, like, 4, I would say, for gain, which isn't crazy. Because you can go all the way up to, like, 31, which would be insanely good. Alright, so that's all good. Cool these all down. Thank you for all the tantalum. So disappointing. 33% efficiency. So we got all that, put that back away, the trowel, we don't care. They are easily keeping up with an EV multi-block centrifuge. That's actually pretty insane to be keeping up with a multi-block centrifuge. Like the ones that I just had up there, I mean, I'm sure they'd probably be able to keep up with this single block. But to keep up with a multi-block, like that's insanely good. You probably spent an insane amount of time breeding those up. Which eats about 1,000 dust per cycle. I wish. I wish mine was that good. Alright, so let's see here now. So we still don't have oxygen, but actually... I don't know if we can actually connect. I'm not going to start a craft on that quite yet. But if I get a fluid storage bus, I can connect here. I have 1, 2, and then I think 3... Oh, that's right. I do have 4 P2P tunnels off of this one main nut. Oh, hello. But I'm thinking here, if I turn this into like a dense cable... Yeah, I could turn some of it into a dense cable and then like branch off. See, right here I could get another one. This would actually be good. Because that's got voiding mode on it, but we have access to 8 million oxygen. Plays for the... Okay, let's actually do that, yes. Finally craft the monster repeller. What do we got? Range 40 unpowered, 160 powered. 64 EU per tick. That's nothing for power. Machine hull and 3 emitters. Where's my machine hull there? Go straight to EV. I guess I probably should have, but oh well. Because what is this one? EV, 52 unpowered, and 208 powered. That's actually pretty good. I feel like that would almost cover me all the way to the farm. It only uses 256 EU per tick. There it is. Mob repellitors. Or mob... Yeah, I think that's how you would say it. Awesome. Honestly, just put this underground here. I think it's working. I mean, it doesn't say anything. I think it would be kind of like glowing or something when it's turned on, but I does not see any monsters. These bad boys completely clean my base from any infernal assholes. Hell yeah, that's what you love to hear. Efficiency still only 50%. Alright, then just a couple more pumps to get some more of these cables here. Electrum. Of course we're missing Electrum wire. Oy, oy, oy. Moneyman, welcome into the stream. How you doing? Always missing the silver and everything else. Silver. So if I wash that, I get silver back out of it with mercury, but I don't really think it's worth all that mercury. See, purify, I get lead. Do we even really... Are we actually even going to use a lot of lead dust? Massacot? What's that used for? I can electrolyze it back. I don't know what that's actually used for. That's kind of weird. Okay. Yeah, alright, we're gonna get rid of that. We don't care about lead for that. Now you just plug in them. Okay. Damn it. Uses. Oh, here we go. Leadox dust. That's probably going to be a lot more important. UU matter. Space flowers. A leadox ingot. Interesting. Okay. Just some random useless dust, I think. So we're going to go take all of our silver and then wash it and then purify it all up. Or honestly, there's no point in washing it. Just macerate it into the lead dust there. Well, I guess we could get sulfur out of it too. Leadox is important because of the tier 4 rocket material. Okay, so that's what that's useful for. Well, let's go wash it real quick. Take all of our silver, just dump it in the wash. Oof. Okay, so I can't do that, but that's fine. Obviously, just making a tier 3 rocket for that and then call it a day. Alright, so we got all the purified silver. We'll just toss all this into the macerator, and then we'll centrifuge it up. At least we have something. Oh, we have 430 more crushed silver here. I guess it's in the main net, not the ore subnet. I got some more silver dust going to be on its way here. Can we craft 10 of these at least? Silver wire, electrum. Okay, so how about electrum then? What? I thought I could craft electrum dust. Okay. Craft the electrum ingots. Missing 17. I'm gonna open the window real quick. It's getting warm in here. Okay, so now this should also be done here, right? 90% yet. Oh boy, that really does take forever. There goes the cat. She's probably gonna try climbing the window. There's a random iron helmet inside your storage. Not good. Let's try and get that back out. There's only 5 stacks of iron there. That ain't too crazy. Yeah, let's get these chainmail helmets out of there. Eee. Oh, that's random junk. That is not doing our system any favors. Honestly, should start getting all this other stuff into the system. Alright, tips and tricks. What else did you add? Whoa, loot bag up-tiering. In Gregtech New Horizons, the loot bags are quite useful tools for boosting your resources. There are a wide variety of loot bag types, and those types all have upgrade paths to get better resources. There are two paths you can take when it comes to upgrading your loot bags. You can either enchant it with fortune, or you can upgrade the bag itself. Enchanting the loot bag with fortune will increase the chances of more rare drops being given to you upon an opening, while upgrading the bag itself will change the item pool to that of the upgraded bag. Notably, if you up-tier the bag itself, it will cost 3 of the previous bag tiers, so make sure it's worthwhile to upgrade before you do so. If you're looking to maximize your advantage, it's recommended you both up-tier your loot bag and apply the fortune upgrade. Be sure to use NEI to see all the information. Yeah. NEI is even more powerful now. Automatically collapses similar to item. Oh, okay, yeah. NEI search got improved even further. Select a search mode Extended Plus to try it out. Extended Plus works pretty much like Extended, but it doesn't support... Oh, okay, all those other things, yeah. Interesting. Next level, recipe search. NEI recipe search got improved even further. Select a search mode. Oh, I guess it's not exactly the same. Let's say you want to search up only in inputs. Put before your search query to do that. For example, iron returns all the recipes with iron in one of the inputs. Ah. To filter the outputs, use that. That's actually really, I mean, I didn't read it all, but I know that stuff's very helpful, so that's actually awesome. And the fact that they highlighted all the important characters. Wow. Wow, they got... Holy crap. Okay, so there's more quests. Do you really need them all? Thaumaturge's backpack, Trackman's backpack. They just added more quests to everything. Oh, I like the Stone Age loot bag. It looks like that's actually awesome. Rare ores, copper sky, interesting. Better furnace. Oh, okay. So that ain't too crazy. Yeah, just 5 iron plates in that. That's actually really, really nice that they added in the blast furnace. Flint sword. Oh, look at that. Okay, so then they also brought up the paper bark tree. So you got the creosote. What other quests did they add in? Steam Age. It's actually kind of cool going back. Oh my goodness. They got barrels! Let's go. Okay, 2.8 is actually amazing. They have freaking barrels. EFR adds it with vanilla barrels, not to be confused with Java barrels. These are essentially like chests, but they can be placed next to each other and open with a block above them. That is actually really, really helpful for the Steam Age. 4 planks in a chest. That's totally fair. And then you have the upgraded barrels. That's amazing. Yeah, you get the scythe. Oh, am I going to be able to do this now? Trade 3 basic loot bags. Oh, it says complete. Okay, never mind. Okay, good. I was going to say, I'd be sad. Get soft blocked out of the quest. Although we've already done all that before. Okay. LV, what do we have added here? Precision laser engraver. Okay. What's the difference with that? Interesting. Diamond barrel upgrade. So there's 1, 2, 3. Oh, and then 4 or 5, I'd assume, right? Claim these. No. 1 quest. These did not do anything. Sunday roast. You got 1, 2, 3 quests. But yet it still shows 4 incomplete. Ian, what's going on? Barrels replace slightly larger chests. Which is fair. Oh, it's funny because we... Oh, unless, hold on. Maybe our recipe's still the same, so we'll just get barrels now. We'll have to probably change that, though. MV... Organic whey. See, that's different. Ethanone. Creative flight with maglev. I don't remember that being there. Everything else seems pretty much the same. I don't really know what else has changed here other than maybe these. Got some more panels. Automated mob farming. Okay, that's kind of cool. And then Eevee. Yeah, this is where we have been. In a nutshell, yes, but upgradability is cool. Exactly. So that makes it a lot nicer, too. Excuse me. Especially like earlier on when we can only have just a basic chest underneath all of our machines. Now you can have all the upgraded versions, which is good. Sunday roast. Alright, so what are we trying to do here now? Oh, yeah, that's right, we still need the oxygen connected. Okay, what about dense cables? I think I made a bunch. 128. So now, I want to make a P2P network. I gotta have a P2P, like, Oh, that's right. Okay, so I can split them all up off of this guy. Okay. And then I can have a couple coming off that, a couple coming off that, and then going into the controller. Kind of think, hold on, just turn this off, make sure there's no crafting going on. Okay, so there's that. Cancel it. I mean, it's already broken anyways, so who cares? Okay, 100% efficiency. Yeah, alright, that's fine. By the way, why not make the Staff of the Traveler? I don't know. Emily, welcome into the stream. How you doing? Alright. So that's all connected. That's nice. So then if I want, I just have another branch coming off here. I know it's kind of locked in. It's not really... Actually, hold on. Let's move this over once. Actually, mine this down a layer. There we go. That way we have access to a lot more channels. I mean, we block off 32 there, but whatever. Nice. I cannot play without that thing. The recipe is dirt cheap for you now. Okay. Include storage bus. Craft one, yes. Let me check and look. Storage bus, perfect. Dang it. Why won't you just let me place the block? You're mean. Oh my goodness. Really? Are you... Oh, these stairs are gonna give me an aneurysm. Oh my goodness. There we go, finally. Wow. That was something. The least cooperative stairs I've ever had to work with. Alright, so oxygen. Yep, that's all good. And then I need to make a P2P off of this. Hey, what's going on, Matt? You can shift right-click with the wrench to remove cables. Avoids breaking stuff you don't want, or the network tool. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. The, I don't even have it on me. I think it's in one of my other chests. I should be doing that, but see, I'm reckless too much. Thank you very much for that, Matt. I greatly appreciate it. So what kind of experience do you have with Gregtech, Matt? The danger stairs. Okay, now I need to grab my P2P buses, which actually, let's just grab this. Set this down here, so that way, I can actually use it. I cannot wait to actually make this section of the base look nice, because this has been ugly for way too long. Do we not have P2P buses? Import bus. Does not look like it. So, probably shouldn't leave this here, I'm going to end up losing it. There we go. What does it take to make P2P buses? Are they not that bad anymore? Craft 10. Actually, no, they're not that bad. A little bit of titanium. Yeah, some diamonds and stuff. Look at that nice, beautiful rainstorm. Playing right now in UIV Power Gen Upgrade. Again, yeah, oof. I always love the power upgrades. Still gotta work on mine. I am not producing nearly enough power for the EV section of the base and the HV section of the base. I wish you the best of luck with your playthrough, and I want to say welcome to the channel. I don't remember seeing you before, so if you have been, I do apologize. What are we crafting right now? Just that, okay. So once we get the oxygen set up, I would like to get a bunch of, what do you want to say? Sulfuric acid crafted up. And then honestly, maybe start getting ready for nitrobenzene. That'll definitely help our power situation. Campfire Stories, welcome in, and Unlucky, welcome to the stream. Dyson's an MK5 through 6 knack. I don't even know what that is. Oh, you're talking about power gen for Matt. Hey, Clover, welcome into the stream. Dude, I am so happy. I mean, it was really annoying and probably a waste of time the way I was doing it. I know it was. But I'm getting a lot more endstone dust than I was before. Earlier, we're keeping this guy running, so that's good. And 35 once again back in there. Got 14 ingots. Okay, none of that's running. Turn that back on. Hate on tour, what's going on? Welcome into the stream. P2P buses. We got one tunnel. Very much need another one, like, right away. Surface quartz bolts. And diamond plates. The diamond plates take forever. Hey, William Hardy, welcome to the stream, and thank you very much for following. How you doing? Hold on, where's our surface quartz screws? Oh, never mind. Hey, look at that. So, we're going to add another one right there. See, now, I don't know in terms of the P2P bus. I know I could just connect, say, like a different color connector or cable here and be fine. Because I don't think I could have it all attached to this. See, then it's connected to all those, and like yeah, I feel like it's gonna cause problems because you can only have 8 channels to this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm fine, right? Hold on, where's my network visualization tool? Oh my goodness. Oh. You really shut down due to a... How? There's nobody else operating. That has power. You've never had a problem operating with that guy on. Really? See, that's what I don't understand. I output so many amps. Yeah, 4 EV amps, and it can barely run this guy with all these machines. Hey, welcome into the stream, Noah. Thank you very much for following. Let's see, nah. Mark IV NAC, but it'll work continuously 24/7, was using NAC Mark III up till now. I had nitrobenzene before. It's good with icorium turbines, and I think they were nerfed a bit, but still good. Yeah, especially since nitrobenzene is so easy for me to get right now. I'm going to try and keep going with it as long as possible. So we would do something like that, and then something like that. We'll connect this, let's say, titanium setup. Grab our memory card real quick. Hello? There it is. Found it. So I should try this. So we should be able to connect to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Titanium. Bind. Okay, I don't think it likes it. I really don't think it does. No. Okay, so they're all disconnected now. We got power going into the cable, so... Where's my wrench? I'll disconnect it again. Why? Oh... Okay, I think they were just all maybe unbound because of that. Hold on. Unlinked. Hold on. Clean room. Okay, so they're still technically linked, but it does not like it. Okay. I feel like I'm just not networking this properly. Hold on, I have to check something real quick just because it's been a minute. The crops demand a sacrifice. Yep, we're going to be sacrificing some circuits again sometime soon. Alright, pinned messages. See, it's been a long time. I gotta scroll. Or you know what? Maybe we could just be smart for now and try and figure it out. So I know that we can only carry 4 channels through, what do you want to call it? Just a basic cable. And then you can do 8 times that much. 32 P2P channels through this guy. Or unless maybe it's 16. What's going on, Tooth Grinder? What happened? So device missing channel. Actually, hold on. We can change the mode of this. Mode, show everything. Want to hear something funny, Blaze? Yeah, what happened? Or what is it? Okay, so network visualization tool. Let's go back to A2. Applied energistics. Tools of the trade. First, right-click a network to select it. First to see everything, but you can change the modes by holding shift and scrolling the mouse wheel up and down. Okay. Show nodes, show channels. Oh. That's actually kind of crazy, okay. Channels and nodes, show P2P links. So yeah, those are all linked. Show everything. I can theoretically produce 1.5 million EU per tick, but I cannot transport it. Because it's 187 amps of IV, so I need laser pipes. Damn. Maybe I do have to scroll a minute here. Hold on. That's all old P2P stuff. I should have pinned these messages a long time ago, but it's fine. It's so Jover. Well, let's hold on. Threads. I guess it probably, if I really wanted to, I could probably figure out a way to search certain people's messages. Back to HSSE. It's all good. You'll get the power cables for it eventually. Okay, hold on. Let's say we might have been on to something. We'll give it like 2 minutes here. Okay. It is what it is. Okay, I don't know where the cat was. It was just like looking, making sure it didn't like climb up, claw out the window. That would have been good. So you can carry 32 P2P channels with one dense cable, but I don't think it's necessary. I still haven't maxed out my 3x3x3 AE2 cube, same you have. Okay, so that's good to know. I don't need to worry about it. See, I'm just trying to figure out how to carry the 32 channels through this again. So I'm pretty sure... Oh, you know what? I might need a controller block here to take the rest of the channels out, I think. We do have one controller as well. Also, oh, there's a wrench. Ah, there it is. I think that's how we do it. Take that off. Oh, hello. Take that off too. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Okay. I figured it out. Without... I was trying to find the thing, but I didn't find it. So, okay. This is how we disperse the channels. So, now the funny thing is I feel like I would need different colored cables, or obviously anchors, just to make sure that these don't connect with everything else. But we'll just do that, and then we'll do up and around. That makes me happy. That I'm at least smart enough now to figure that out. Can P2P fork for a laser target source? That I don't know. Hold on, titanium and... Where's the other titanium? P2P me, so I think that's this one here. Oh. This is the second time my game's crashed within the last 2 days. I don't think P2P works for laser energy hatches. You can run many parallel laser lines, but better to run higher amp hatches. Okay, so we named that one. And then here we go. Where's titanium? Bind. Heck yeah, baby. Dude, that is awesome. I'm happy I figured it out. Okay. Yeah, because you have that guy going in to then disperse everything else. Okay, perfect. And then now we have this. So we could take our other cables just to connect up the fluids. Does that have power? It does. Heck yeah. Our system now has access to oxygen. There it is. That's beautiful. So now, as our system... Okay, our system is not crafting the sulfuric acid. So let's take a look at it. 10,000. So we have plenty of sulfur, oxygen, and water. There it is. It is automatically crafting. Awesome. It is building up everything there. Alright. And honestly, the... What is it? The ExxonMobil plant. ExxonMobil chemical plant. Annealed copper plate. Other casings. Yeah, see, strong bronze machine casings. We want tier 5. Oh my gosh. 26. Where do you see? 26. Oh. Ouch. 9, 18, 27. Oh, it does say 27. Yeah, and then all the IV machine casings. Although, see, somebody was saying that it works without having to upgrade everything. Like the IV machine casings, you don't need to have those. Which you could keep those as... So hold on, let me move this chat here. Just kind of read this. So, plant tier is determined by the casing tier. Hatch tiers can't be higher than the machine casing tier. UHV casing unlocks all tiers. Heavy industry, now right at your doorstep. 2 parallels per pipe casing tier. Otherwise, I could just craft 64 LUV dynamos. Okay, that's what you're talking about. Yeah, your other stuff yet. Tooth grinder. Okay. Any catalyst must be placed in the catalyst housing. Awakened draconium coils combined with tungsten steel pipe casing makes catalyst unbreakable. Oh, the catalyst is going to be breakable? Lead soldering alloy, bronze gear. Interesting. Because nitrobenzene. IV. Oh wait, that's the chemical reactor. Seconds. See, I don't know why they say tier 5. Like, you would need tier 5 titanium. Okay. Unless you only need the titanium section of everything. I guess we could try and put it all together, and then we could use all the EV machine casings in there. Although it's 57, so I don't know if I'd have much of a use after them, with them after that, in case it doesn't work. We'll figure it out. Oof, that is pretty gross, though. HSSG coils, that is a lot. Stable titanium machine casings. 87. Yeah, we're missing a lot of titanium. Missing 237. Ouch. Sulfuric acid's going up, baby. Aluminum foil. Let's see. We do not have a recipe for aluminum foil yet, but that is fine. Bending machine, circuit 10. Tantalum foil, okay. Okay, we're gonna get there's recipe. No circuit. There's that. And then also this guy. Yes, iron 3 chloride. What? Large chemical reactor. Well, that's not what I wanted. Dual. Oh, double. Okay. So, circuit 24. No circuit and no circuit for both of those. Double LCR circuit. Okay. Oh, multi-layer fiber reinforcement. Oh, that's probably going to be the next tier. We have palladium. Youch. Make an active transformer, place a source hatch. Okay, so that's still something else there. Alright. Chris Lopez, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Alright, we need a upgrade. Actually, card. Capacity card. No. Wait, import-export bus. No, I need something for the interfaces. Capacity card. Pattern capacity card. There we go. How do we not have that automated yet? One, two, and one. 1, 2, and 1. So it's still going to be, yeah, it's going to save us a crafting step there. So let's do this. Molecular assembler. Okay. So pattern capacity card. Craft 10, for example. Youch. Okay, so what is it that they need? 16k meat storage components. That's pretty rough. Just making one. Missing one gallium ingot. Really? That's all you need? What do you even need the gallium ingot for? Oh, for the gallium foil. Any plans on building a structure for the base? So what do you mean exactly by building a structure for the base? Gallium. Do we not have a smelter here? That's alloy smelter. Oh, so you know what else I can do? Okay. I can also, at some point, hook up the A2 system to this guy. Don't have to worry about this anymore. All my source cords. So, my plans for the base so far, I guess I don't really know exactly for sure what the structure means, but I would like to try and keep this as like the center of my base, which is basically going to be inside of a huge volcano. What's going on, Aiden? Thank you very much for all the likes. An overall base, not in a cave, I mean, or cover all the exposed walls. It looks like something. Okay, yes. So eventually, what this started out as is an idea of living in the mountain. Originally, I was going to live on the mountainside, but that didn't turn out too good, as you can see. So eventually, this is going to be like a burning house from the mountain or the volcano. We're slowly turning this. You can see this kind of the front, not really as great as I would like it. The back is better, but we're going to eventually cover up all the land here to kind of look like a volcano. So you see I have a bit more of a gradient. Oh. Electric blast furnace and the pyros oven shut down. Okay, well, we'll figure that out. I had mistaken earlier where the AE2 system is set up originally was where the center of the volcano was, until I realized that it was going to hit the upper tiers of the base. So eventually I need to make another tunnel going out to the new center of the volcano. And this is where we're going to have all of our rockets and stuff flying out of, and all that cool stuff. And I would like to try and keep everything inside the overworld here. I don't want to go to other dimensions to have everything running, like the pocket dimension. Oh boy. I'm pretty sure it's all out of benzene upstairs. Yeah. Yep, it's out. So yeah, that's kind of my plan with all that. And the further down I go, so each tier, I was going to have like a spiral staircase. Each tier down is going to get darker and darker. So we start kind of almost like just a basic kind of like a lab area here. But I would like the block palettes to get more hellish or nether themed the further down that you get. Alright, so grab all of our benzene again. Surprised that's not full back there with benzene. Alright. What were you smelting? Energetic alloy? Not bad. Oh my goodness, that is a lot of nickel. But yeah, it's been a long time since I've done any decorating, and I feel bad. Like, this is the last bit of decorating I did was in this room. But I struggled really, really heavily with setting up the AE2 system for automation with sorting out everything with the ore processing network, which I do understand now, but I still have to kind of rebuild it just so that everything is actually looking a lot better and organized compared to this. And then once I figured that out, then I spent a bunch of time breeding up a bunch of crops to get all of our titanium being a lot more productive. But yeah, that's pretty much the plans for our base as of now. Alright, so we got that back in order now. We got some benzene generating power. Okay, good. Turn you back on. You back on. Alright, prepare your ears. It's going to be some dinging. Would not be a blaze stream without the dings. Alright, perfect. So the gallium's smelting up. Hey, Starwalker, how's it going? Alright, now we got the gallium. And now we can make the stuff that we were trying to make before. Alright, which was the pattern cards. Yeah, so that's going to be great for that, not the EBF, but the LCR that's making all of our chemicals right now. Although, it's going to be busy for a hot minute with all of the sulfuric acid that needs to be crafted. Ouch. It's pretty gross. All that stuff there. Trying to think here. 39%, 41%. So eventually, sooner than later, we're gonna need to get a lot of HSSG going, or a lot of some better stuff, because we need some better turbine blades. Ouch. And I think they're quite expensive. Oh, so these are large, right? No, that is just a normal turbine blade. Yep, that's just a basic turbine. Manuelin, okay. I could have sworn that I upgraded these at one point, but maybe not. Large turbine. So they produce 2,500 EU per tick. Large turbine. See, these are already 3,750. Okay, so 3,750 is the number to beat. HSS E. Okay, so HSS-S, I believe these are. Yes, HSS-S are actually really good. 4,800. And then HSS-E is also good. 4,800. Which looks like HSS might still be better for everything else anyways. Made a test extra large turbine with orichalcum rotors in the test world. It's so surreal to see that you can produce that such an ungodly amount of energy on IB in theory. HSS is not worth it. So I forgot which ones, like what order was what for all the dust. That's the only thing. So I don't really mess with the HSSs all the time. So HSS-E is made from HSS-G, cobalt and manganese, which I guess they're not too bad on tungsten. I mean, you already make the HSS-G, but then just add in a couple more things and you get some more dust out of it. But that's right, I think I still need to make the coils anyways. Yeah, use HSS for coils. HSS requires osmium and iridium. E. That's pretty gross. Honestly, large turbines. I wish you could filter dependent on how much energy they actually produce. So there's orichalcum. 28. Wow, that's insane. 28,800. And just slightly worse. Oh wait, HSSS is dirt cheap and just slightly worse than... Okay, you just said the same, so I'm not really sure. This is really bad. Cobalt, brass, shadow metal. See, shadow metal is magic stuff that I can't even do yet. Or I haven't done yet. Even something halfway decent I'd be happy with for now. Neodymium. Fluxed electrum. See, Magnolin is amazing. I just hate getting the Ardite. Limit of the HSSE rotor is about 21k EU per tick, but you need IV Dynamo to use this energy, yeah. There are spreadsheets in the Discord with all the values and in calculators to see how much fuel you need to supply. See, I've heard about that, I just didn't remember where to find it. Probably would be a lot easier searching through it too. Say Ledox, I forgot how to make Ledox. Ledox dust. Thought you could mix it. Maybe not. Unless it's a different Ledox. Oh, dang it. Purified titanium, cosmic neutronium, naquita, enriched naquita, bismuth bronze. Shit, I'm not even stopping until. Hold on, just keep scrolling. 2700, vibrant alloy. See, vibrant alloy is not that bad. It's pretty cheap for me right now. 2700, I might have to go with that until we can get actually a lot more HSS stuff. Enhanced Galgadorian, nope. Gold. Gold isn't even half bad. 1800. Letox is tier 3 planet ore, or Ledox. Yeah, by the way, vibrant alloy is decent too. Yeah, so we might end up just having to go with that. Ardite alone is 2700. Terra Steel. So yeah, we haven't messed with any Terra Steel yet. HSSE. Elvin, nope. Melodic alloy. Oh, okay, yeah, no. End steel, not bad, maybe, but Ender Eye Dust and I don't even know. Ori, yeah, nope. We're not doing that. I know there was another recipe for it, but the Mana Steel, still not that great. Void, no. Desh. See, if we went to Mars, we'd do Desh. Alright, we're getting to the sleepy music. Let's change this. Also want to say welcome into the stream. Anybody else that's out there, thank you very much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Cobalt, 2700 for Quantium. Alduorite. How's this made? Okay, so it's an actual ore from somewhere, so we're not getting that. How do you make mithril? Is that just another ore from somewhere? I think it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. I was just curious. Rose gold. See, rose gold didn't even have that bad, although it takes forever to smelt. 2700 for a crystalline alloy. Show me the vibrant alloy one again. It's pretty much the same as this, 2700 EU per tick. So I forgot the crystalline, mixing that up. Emerald, gold, and grains of piezality. So that's a bit, the sag mill is a little bit more annoying. Oh, actually, no. Pulsating crystal in the macerator. Oh. Well, those aren't even that bad either. I need to do those for a quest at some point too. The crystal. Indarium blaze. We could make one out of myself. 300. Vulcanite. What is vulcanite made out of? Do 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 do, and it's an ore. Okay, so we can't do that. Envar. The amount of times it scrolled through all this. Okay, so we might just go vibrant alloy. And actually, the good thing about the vibrant alloy is I have a lot more blaze reed plants now, so I shouldn't be held back too much on the blaze powder anymore. Black plutonium, yeah, we're not getting that anytime soon. Also, fluxed electrum. How do you get fluxed electrum? Ooh. That's pretty gross. Infused gold. Astral silver. Red steel. Soldering alloy. Naquita. Okay, we're not getting Naquita. Blue steel. Sterling silver. Yeah, that is insanely disgusting, and I'm pretty sure we're going to have to use it a lot later on. That's EV mixing recipe, so... Don't even check fluxed electrum. Yeah, it's a nightmare. No, thank you. Look at that beautiful sulfuric acid just cooking away. Alright, so also, let's take all this. 56. Nice. In Nami Factory, there's an exact formula of it. Really? Pattern card. Let's go. So, we already filled up, I think it was this one? No. This one. There it is. So, pattern card. Beautiful. There we go. We got some more circuit boards available for that now. Let's try and make a bunch more vibrant alloy. Midas, what's going on? How are you doing? Vibrant alloy. So we got 181. Craft another 512. Missing 157 blaze powder. Fair enough. Although, here's another 11. So can we craft 128? Oh, okay. 64? Yes. Oh, I see. It just doesn't like that one, so we'll go here. Boom. Make all the dust, and then we already have the vibrant alloy ingots. And then we need 12 of the rotor blades. It's going to be expensive. I do know that, which is kind of sad. So, extruder. Large turbine. So it is 6 each. Control-Shift-A. So Control-Shift-A. And then we're going to do... Oh. There we go. No, disconnect the... Oh, hello. Nope, that's not... not at all what we wanted to do. Oh, boy. I am just breaking things. Alright, so you guys can be together. Okay, so there's that. And now... There we go. So 72 ingots for 1. Ouch. Overflow efficiency 2 is kind of sad. Please show me... Okay, never mind. Yeah, 72 each. That's a lot of blaze powder. So what do we have for blaze rods, actually? Blaze, we got 4 rods, which macerate them into powder. So we do have a macerator, so let's make a recipe for the blaze powder. Blaze powder. So I'm gonna go in the macerator. Recipe, yes. Perfect. Let's see if we have any more blaze powder or blaze rods outside. It is nighttime. If you're still here, Midas, what do you have for experience with Gregtech New Horizons? It's almost getting to be dinner time. Oof. We only have 5 powder, no blaze rods. I mean, that's not... Blaze reeds take forever to grow, I will say. That's the thing that kind of stinks. I mean, we have... What is it? Oh, yeah, some of them I feel like they don't even want to grow either because they're broken. Yeah, like this one. Pretty sure this one's broken. So the growth stays at 0%. I don't know why. Other ones are obviously growing, but not much for gain on a lot of these. Blaze, I feel like blaze reeds don't really drop all that often. Stuff anyways. 1.2k endstone dust. Hey, yeah, so what's going on? Isn't there a recipe for blaze powder from carbon and sulfur? That is a good question. I have to check that real quick. Recipe. So, tiny pile of blaze. It is macerating. Obviously, get it from blazes. Macerator. Centrifuge out certain combs. Magma cream. Fire charge, actually. Ender eye dust, which is what we're trying to make anyways. Pyrotheum. Yeah, so we can get it from cinder pearls too, which I had a lot of those growing, but you also need blocks of blaze underneath for them to grow, which is kind of annoying, but yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, we don't have much for that. Oh well. It is not the end of the world. I've never played Greg mods, but when I watch videos about it, I find it very interesting. Oh, good. And I would have to agree with you. It is a very interesting mod pack. Like, not even just for the fact of how well put together it is, but just the thought of it. Using all of your machinery to eventually make something pretty... What is it? Sci-fi? I guess you call it the Stargate. Is pretty dang cool. Cinder pearls are kind of meh. Go for EEC with the blaze powder. Gotcha. Okay. I haven't even seen anything with the EEC yet. Isn't it like something Entity Crammer or Crusher? Oh, Kitty Cat's sitting by the window. She loves looking out the window. That's pretty cute. Dichlorobenzene. So 2.1 million benzene here. You still are producing 2.1 million, yes. And you are full. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna dump it upstairs. Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, hello. Wrong way. Hey, Brady, welcome into the stream. Oh, yeah, we're already out. Look at that. Okay, so all of the benzene went right there, which is fine. Oh yeah, we need more of the fluid storage drives as well, so that way we can get the wood vinegar downstairs, which eventually start to distill that, and then continue moving forward with getting some more of epoxid and stuff from it, which is nice. Alright. So we're going to drop this off. Boink. Boink. Trying to starve to death. Alright, chat. We have to try and make some circuit boards. Hold on. Circuit. Can we make one circuit board? Energetic alloy foil. Okay, so we have to make a foil recipe. Energetic alloy. Energetic silver. Okay. There we go. Circuit board 1. So we should have enough. Although, how many do we need for the quest? Ooh, also, I'm going to turn on the music. just in case we get the sound effects for getting into the new tier. Okay, my game froze because I refreshed the sounds. Oh no. There we go. Much better. Alright, so what do we need for the quest? Optional, 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 optional. Ooh, 180 aluminum foil. Well, 15 circuit boards. Let's see what we can get out of this. Perfect, we have enough of everything. Oh, okay, let's craft it right here. So crafting up all the foil. That should be really easy. Stored all the foil, or stored 8. Yeah, there it is. It's already crafting up all this stuff. Crafting 10, scheduled 5. You just want to finish the quest because you cannot craft quantum processors now? Yeah, so I mean, either way we have to finish the quest. We have to do it this way as well. But yeah, sadly we can't craft the quantum processors, I don't think. Actually, I don't know which ones we can craft. I know we can craft the max tier HV, maybe the mid tier EV, and IV. Alright, so you're still crafting 10 more circuit boards. Yeah, look at that. Okay, it's going. That is beautiful. Our first ever advanced circuit boards. We have 6 of them. That ain't bad. I say that, but... Hold on. Hold on, chat. I'll be right back. 1 second. Yeah, I'll show you guys the crafting for that for a second. There's that. 1 second, chat. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Yeah, you aren't, because indium is... Yeah, indium is terrible. I don't even know how to make indium yet. Although, I know it's part of the plant line, I'm pretty sure. There it is! Empty fiber reinforced glass boards. Quest complete. Sweet. So, okay, that didn't even unlock anything else in the page. Alright. I'm pretty sure I have to go towards the cables. So dichloral benzene. Do we not have more fluid cells? Craft. No, I didn't craft any. Craft 4. Tin rotors. Okay, well, I guess I gotta make a tin recipe. Tin rotor. Tier 3 rocket and mine Rockwasite on Ross. That's it. Okay. Extruder. So we get our tin recipe in there. Alright, meat fluid storage cell. 4, please. What was I trying to craft before? Craft 1 tin rotor. I don't know why we need the tin rotors, but okay. Start with a follow. So we can get the storage cells. We should be able to get some more fluids, which you have to be careful with the water again. It's all good. So we can get the dichloral benzene going, and then also after that, we're going to need that other goofy stuff. The polyphenylene sulfide. Oh, yeah, I guess I'd probably turn off the music now. We didn't actually get into the next tier. Okay, hold on. Let's also skip ahead in the music a little bit. Let's get some actual Minecraft jam music going on. There it is. you're by far the best option now. Oof. Oh, vibrant alloy. Let's take all that dust. We have not been smelting it. Let's go grab that and put it in the smelter right away. Do something, at least with this. How long is it in here? 37 seconds, okay. Nothing crazy. Actually pretty sad that we haven't gotten a whole lot. 13 titanium out of that. Ouch. Could make one vibrant alloy disc out of that. Polyphenylene sulfide. So do it through a fluid solidifier. Shooter, bending machine. So combine dichlorobenzene with sodium sulfide and oxygen to get the polyphenylene. Alright, sodium sulfide, just like this. No circuit. Alright. Get salt back out of it too? Okay. 1,500 liters. Oops. Not the recipe I wanted. There it is. Get the salt out of there, the molten polyphenylene sulfide. Boom. And that's also going to go into the double with no circuit. On LUV, you will get indium from the NAC line on ZPM. It's ore milling. Polyphenylene sulfide. Sodium sulfide. Okay, so I'm just going to do this in the single block. It's pretty quick. At least for now, until we get more chem reactor. Large chemical reactor. What is this? Hold on. HV chem reactor. Did I never hook anything up to this one? I don't think I did. Oh, there it is. Okay. Item input bus. It's all outputs. Okay, so that's truly no circuit. Nano. That is truly a no circuit. Okay, so we can actually put those all over here. I don't know how good it is. Wait, fusion for indium, but I'm not even going to bother to check it. All good. Oh my gosh, the cat is being an absolute crackhead right now. Alright, so let's change this. Oh my gosh. Large chemical reactor. Oh, that, okay. Well, where's our nano components? Single LCR, circuit not chosen. Okay, that is exactly where we want it. Polyphenylene sulfide. Sulfuric acid, I think, is another... I know I just messed it up mid-craft, probably, but whatever. I should probably switch them back over. Sulfuric acid. Ooh, hold on a minute. So I'm making it circuit 24, 3001, and 24. Or circuit 7 is a lot more. I don't even care. recipe found. Sulfur. Water. Oxygen. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm a big idiot. Super big idiot. I gotta go drag all that stuff out of there. Also been wasting time with this guy not being filled up. So take that. Ugh. Alright. Well, at least that's all set back now. See if we can get some cells for dichlorobenzene. No, I'm not talking to you, phone. So, fluid cells. Grab all 4 of those. Okay, do not fill up with water. Wood vinegar. Okay, perfect. That's fine. Awesome. I'm glad the wood vinegar is actually getting in there. Okay, so dichlorobenzene. Do we not get a recipe for that? No. Okay, circuit 2. We're gonna need another LCR. Oh, hello. What happened upstairs? Oh, I see. Yeah, now all these are running, so this one won't run. It's fine. We don't need that much energetic alloy right now. Keep this guy running. Not enough item output space. Okay, well, there's not enough charcoal space. Hold on. So you want to import items into the system. Also keep this locked. Yes. Need an import bus. I do believe. Need export bus. Import bus. Alright, are you gonna have enough here? Green. Is this green? It's all green. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dang it, what else does it connect to that it's at 8? I need another Mii controller. Oof. Yeah, that's what I could do. I could do a Mii controller and do a dense cable, then into... Actually... Look at this. Hold on. I can fix this. Easiest would be to change the color of these ones. Okay, we're just gonna fly up here. So that's gonna be fine. Actually, even just do this. Perfect, problem solved. Boom. Let's go. Alright, we got 8 going in there, then we got 2. We have 2. Oh, this one wasn't even... So this oxygen wasn't even connected the whole time, but it's fine, because that's going to be perfect. And now we can use that for more of the nitrobenzene production. Uh, 9.4 million oxygen stored. Stored by item name, yes. Something's popping in and out. Oh, it's probably the benzene. Did you find where the leak was? Which leak? I forgot which leak we had before. But we're doing some good stuff here finally. Vibrant alloy, tungsten trioxide. We'll just leave that in there for now. As long as this guy's busy, we're fine. I am hoping though. Ooh, you know what? So base heating capacity 5400. I forgot how much higher the temp has to be in order to reduce the smelting time. So like if we can cut tungsten in half, that's gonna be amazing. Polyphenylene sulfide. So probably turn those into ingots with our fluid solidifier, and then we'll turn them into plates once they're turned into ingots. Dichlorobenzene. So circuit 2 is what we need, but uses... Okay, so we can't put it in one that has 1 because it will mess it up and make chloral benzene. So we need circuit 2. Can't put it in circuit 20. Well, it wouldn't matter because we don't have all those anyways. I think we could get away. Although I don't know if we could. So we can make that circuit 2 and then we'll see if we have problems with some of the other craftings. If we do, then we'll change it. Water was filling up your system. Oh, yeah. I figured out what that out was. My girlfriend is here. 1 second. I gotta talk to her. Alright, chat. So, Greg, what's going on? IC2 crops. Love to hate them by hand. Yes. So we're going to have to end the stream in just a second, but IC2 crops. Love to hate them by hand. What exactly do you mean by that? But I was silly enough. The last, 15 hours of gameplay before this stream, I've been busy just, messing around with all these crops. And yep, they were all done by hand. it was pretty bad. But we got her pretty good now. I mean, we're making, I think I said, a stack every 2 minutes of endstone dust. Not the best, but way better than what we had before. I think if I were to do some more crop breeding again, I'll have one of my buddies from the channel, Carlos, or somebody, help teach me some of the open computer stuff, so that way I can work on breeding the gain of everything, max out all the gains, and then, you know, kind of swap out the plants like that. Yeah, otherwise, I don't know, we made some pretty good progress today. We got some more automation done, we finally got our circuit boards, and now, honestly, there's maybe only a couple more things I would think before we get into IV. Get our cables, whatever else. Hopefully get some nitrobenzene production sooner than later. Honestly, kind of slower than I expected. The stuff that I have going on, yeah, I mean, after that much time, I should have had... If I'd had open computers or something else to help me, probably have a lot better stats on the crops, but could be better. But it's something for now. A lot better than probably the one stack I had probably every 15 minutes, I'd guess it was before. But thank you very much, everybody, for jumping in. I should have a stream tomorrow. Not sure exactly what time yet, because I do want to work on the next video. Hopefully maybe get that close to being released. But yeah, other than that, thank you very much. Take care. We'll see you all next time. And bye.